I'm Shivani Malik, Director Milano, and a global honorary member in the fashion committee of Delhi chapter at Della Leaders Club. And today, I will be speaking on the topic, brick and mortar stores are here to stay for the luxury shopaholics. This debate has been going on for years, wherein there's an argument whether offline will win or online, and the debate continues. With the onset of the pandemic, we believed that digital is going to take over. There was a huge surge in digital numbers of most brands, including ours and many other luxury brands. And those brands which didn't have a digital presence, of course, missed out. But as we approach towards the end of the pandemic or the so-called endemic, we see a return of the customers to the malls, to the shopping centers, and to, of course, the stores. People want to experience luxury. They want to actually go and feel the presence of luxury and feel pampered as never before. The end of the pandemic has again brought a huge rush into all the shopping malls across the world. And there are many reasons for it. First is the importance of the touch and feel. In-store experiences cannot be replaced by e-commerce. The technology can be leveraged in order to enhance the experiences at the stores. But the customers would always want to touch and feel a product and feel its luxury by hand, even if it's a legacy brand or a brand that they've been buying for years. Touch and feel, for example, they build an emotional connection with the brand. When advisors switch from pointing to a piece in a showroom to quickly handing it over to the customer, it creates a feeling of ownership and helps them make faster decisions. This, in turn, also helps the brand in understanding the needs of the customers and enables them to identify the notable patterns in the buying behavior. The other major advantage of brick and mortar stores is the personalization benefit. Luxury brands, they risk becoming impersonal as they continue to expand. So what today's luxury customers desire more than ever is humanization and personalization, especially due to the past couple of years wreaking havoc on the digital, on the social and the outdoor life. A customer in this day and time wishes for a physical space that provides experiences such as events, customization, and a guarantee of receiving their products in a safe manner. In this way, it also helps provide holistic experience beyond the transactional exchange of goods. Customers value physical retail for its tactile experience it provides. Also, what appeals in stores nowadays is the brand itself as expressed through its image and storytelling. When it comes to luxury, customers are not just demanding rare products. They want rare experiences. And the rarest experience is actually truly a personalized experience. An advisor and the store can create this emotional connection and experience in ways that the brands cannot through just an online channel. The store managers, the staff at the store, they understand the needs of the customer. They know how they build a personal relationship with the customer, which is actually not possible digitally. What matters to the customer, especially a luxury buyer, is the total experience. Many high-end brands are going above and beyond the norm by developing a store that is not just visited for a transaction, but for a shopping journey. The next big advantage that luxury brands have in brick and mortar presence is the quality assurance. This is particularly true to acquire new customers, to acquire customers who haven't shopped before. Most people worry about getting a bad quality product or take through from the online or the impersonal channels. They also feel, what if what they are seeing is not what they're going to receive? All these challenges are met when they actually walk into a store. They can touch the product, they can feel the luxury, and then buy it. In the end, I think a healthy omni-channel presence is what is recommended. While various technological advancements have made considerable strides in providing customers convenience, the same in an offline channel provides them with a more personalized, customizable, and elevated experience. As a result, a balanced combination of offline and online strategy is recommended, as the discovery of a product these days might occur online, but the fulfillment takes place in an offline set. As you know, we are very much a big part of the retail and the fashion industry in India. When we shifted to digital, because we were initially a brick and mortar brand only, when we shifted to digital, we were also hesitant as to, we thought whether people will actually go in for our products digitally. But having a mix of both, an online and offline presence really helped, and it helped us overcome a lot of challenges, such as being able to provide products in remote countries, in remote parts of the country, as well as people started demanding for our products overseas. Having a digital presence really helped us, and even it helped in decision making for for our current consumers, who could see what is actually available and then come to the store and buy the product. These are some of the few advantages of having an omnipresence, and I think that is the way forward, and that is what is going to help brands grow. And I think an omnipresence would be the perfect solution for the brand to not only expand within the country but also internationally. Digital market has its own advantages and comes with its own set of challenges, and so does the brick and mortar story. Of course, in terms of investments, in terms of hiring the right staff, etc. The offline presence of a store is way more costly than what a digital presence requires. So most brands, in order, when to start and to test the markets, they start with a good digital presence. But sooner or later, for any luxury buyer or consumer to really recognize your brand as a luxury story, you require a brick and mortar presence. There are many challenges that are faced by brands today in order to grow exponentially. Same was the case with us. Every day comes with its own set of challenges, wherein we are having to make lots of decisions. Some of the decisions go wrong and some go right. My advice to all the the chapter leaders and to all members of the Della Leaders Club is not to shy away from these challenges, but in case you are faced with failures, take it as a learning step and try and move ahead. I always say, whenever you fall 2 steps ahead, so that when you get up, you're actually 2 steps ahead. When I'm asked to talk about the success story, I feel that the success is yet to come, and there is a long way to go. It's going to take a while before, every day we come up with new desires, with new milestones that the brand needs to achieve, and I hope sooner or later we can achieve this. With the world experiencing the pandemic, a lot of plans for a lot of brands like ours changed. A lot of strategies needed to change. So the answer to the question of growing and experiencing success is to change with the changing times. So in times like this, digital took over, brick and mortar took a back step. Today, brick and mortar is again taking a step ahead along with digital. Digital continues to grow, but what is important is to recognize that the growth comes hand in hand. It is good to see the return of the customers. It is good to see in our stores, and it is good to see how customers are really enjoying the retail experience all over again. With the queues outside many of the brands, especially the luxury brands, and customers appreciating the whole experience of entering a store, and how the experience of luxury starts with with its online presence, and it transcends into the offline presence. So, in my opinion, going ahead, it's all going to be a story of hand in hand, and brands which need to grow and grow to I mean, a level which is beyond, any boundaries, I mean, to have an international presence present in all over all countries of the world, actually, is going hand in hand with brick and mortar, as well as and a good digital presence, because of course it's not possible to have stores in each and every part of the world. But of course, when people can experience these when they're traveling, the brand, when they're traveling, and then get back home and order it from the comforts of their home. So both come with their own sets of advantages, but if there is a debate, I would say brick and mortar is still here to stay and will continue to be here to stay, because no matter how we get inclined towards digital and making life simple, we still enjoy the pampering, we still enjoy the personalized touch and feel, we still enjoy a lot we still enjoy a lot of personalized experiences, which a bot or no digital experience can really replicate. So if there is a debate, I would say brick and mortar is still here to stay. See, talking about the challenges, it's not just it's not something that is just present in my industry or in the fashion industry or in the leather industry. I think every new entrepreneur is faced with lots of challenges, new and old entrepreneurs. Every day we have to take loads of decisions. I think decision making is one of the biggest challenges any entrepreneur of any level faces. And you are actually making a lot of decisions in a day. Some decisions go wrong and some go right. I would say that every wrong decision teaches you to make 10 right decisions in the future. That's what I've learned from my experience. The journey of me as an entrepreneur has been quite interesting. I would not say it has been a smooth ride. There are lots of speed breakers, but each speed breaker makes the further ride a little more smoother. Being specific to the fashion industries, I think another big challenge is the challenge of innovation. It is so important for an industry like ours to keep innovating, because the customer is constantly looking for something new, for something trendy and yet classy. So this is what we as entrepreneurs have to ensure that we give the customers what they're looking for. Customer is of course king, and we try and listen to the customer. And I think that's another area where digital has really helped, because it's easy for customers in today's day and age to actually get in touch with the founders or the creators of the brand, and to actually tell them what they're really looking for, or where the brand is actually lagging. And this also really in turn helps the brand grow, because you can listen to your customers and then cater to them accordingly. Another area of challenge is to build a good team. For any entrepreneur to grow, it is important to build a team which is equally dedicated and has the same vision as the entrepreneur himself. So I think the easiest way to overcome this challenge is to provide proper training to the staff, and to align them with your fresh goals. Each time you make fresh goals, it's important to have the entire team in sync with your vision, so that it is easy for the brand to grow, with everybody working towards the common aim and the common goal. These are a few challenges that I think every and any entrepreneur faces. But once you have a good team in place who's equally dedicated, equally motivated, and is going towards the same aim. Today, brands are not just about selling products. The brand is a whole experience. It has its own character, and it's something that, customers are a part of the family. So it's important for them also to feel ownership, as is important for your employees or your team to feel ownership, towards the brand. So you feel like it's one big family. And, once you get that loyalty and once you feel that kind of love for the brand, both as founders, as employees, and as customers, the trust in the brand grows, the loyalty in the brand grows, and with positivity all around, it just helps you reach newer heights, and it forces you to dream and dream even more. And with the team and with the customers who value your brand, it's easier to achieve higher and better goals.